everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Amanda back at it again with another video. In today's video, I want to share with you guys things that you do that sabotage your healthy hair journey. I am so guilty of some of these things and I just thought to share them with you guys in case someone else is starting and embarking on their healthy hair journey and wants to know what to avoid. Okay, let's get right into it. The first one is your relaxer routine, your relaxer technique. Firstly, how often are you relaxing your hair? Are you stretching out your relaxers? Why are you stretching out your relaxers, and how long are you stretching out your relaxers? All those things can impact your healthy hair journey, impact you from retaining length, impact a lot of things with regards to your healthy hair journey. Firstly, how long are you stretching your relaxers? Stretching your relaxers for too short a period can be a bad thing. Stretching your relaxers for too short of a period means you basically can't see where the new growth is and where the relaxed hair is, increasing your chances of overlapping your relaxed hair. But stretching too long and you can't maintain or manage the new growth will result in your hair breaking off. So finding a sweet spot. Your relaxed hair sweet spot is absolutely key to making sure that you have a healthy relaxed hair journey. Maintain as much length as possible and not lose length due to unnecessary reasons such as breakage or dryness or overlapping, resulting in your hair splitting and drying off and falling off. The second thing is how you relax your hair. We know, everybody's preached this. Only relax your relaxed hair roots. Only the roots, right? But I specifically wanted to talk to the people that are venturing into relaxed hair. So there's this girl, I am not a namesake, but there is this girl on TikTok who recently went from natural to relaxed and then filmed a whole TikTok about it. And then 3 weeks later, she comes on to say that, oh, her hair has reverted back to natural. And I had to be like, houseway, what's your secret? Like if your hair could revert back to natural, then I don't think relaxers would have as much business as they do, because if a person was tired of relaxed hair, then they would just leave it and the natural hair would just like poof back out of the relaxer. You can't revert your hair back from natural to relaxed. However, depending on how you relax your hair, especially if you're not being relaxed, if you're not being relaxed, if you're not being virgin relaxed by a professional, we tend to leave a lot of room for error. So a lot of people leave too much texture because they've under processed their hair, or because they didn't apply the relaxer correctly, or because they're not using a relaxer that works for them. And because we all know that relaxers come with strength, right? There is super and there is normal. I don't know if there's other strengths and other relaxers, but with Dark and Lovely, for example, there is a super and there is a regular. Using the incorrect relaxer can result in results that you're not looking for, but your hair doesn't revert back to natural, okay? And the problem with that is now the said girl then went on to relax like all of her hair, and then her hair became super thin, and she was unhappy with the results and decided she's gonna start growing out her natural hair again and cut off the super thin, stringy, relaxed hair. And I'm just like, when is your cycle gonna end, girl? Firstly, your hair never reverted. You just probably didn't get the desired results that you wanted, which is probably bone straight relaxed hair, because you wanted it slickery and looking all slick and look. Listen here, okay, let me just say, not all relaxed hair looks slickety slick when relaxed. Why? Because a lot of us choose to leave some texture in our hair for health reasons. Okay, I'm gonna try to put a clip here of what my hair looks like when it is damp but drying and when it is dry. It is not straight. It is not looking like the Little Mermaid. To get that look, I need to straighten my hair, or I need to blow dry my hair, or use rollers. So how you relax your hair is really important. You need to know what results you're after, what you want to do from the beginning, like from the word jump. Do you want to be bone straight relaxed? Do you want to leave a bit of texture? Do you want to be text-laxed? You really need to do research before you just be like, I'm moving on to relaxers. The second one is trimming your hair. How you trim your hair. And it's really, really important to use a professional pair of scissors to trim your hair. Using an incorrect pair of scissors, or not sharp scissors, any regular scissors that you see on the floor that they've been using to cut meat, and you pick it up and try, you know, cut your hair, will result in more split ends than actually getting rid of the split ends. Because of the way the scissors cuts, it will just result in you want a blunt cut. You don't want a unblunt cut. I don't know how to make it make sense. If someone knows how to explain it better than me, please do so in the comments below, okay? Because I'm struggling to explain it. But the way you trim your hair can result in you sabotaging your hair journey. Now, the next one I'm going to talk about is something I was guilty of last year, and that is not moisturizing your hair on a regular basis, especially if you are relaxed, okay? So most relaxers, I will not mention names, but most relaxers do tend to dry out our hair. I personally find that in the weeks post relaxer, my hair tends to need extra moisture just to bounce back from the dryness caused by the relaxer. Okay, so now imagine you're a person who doesn't deep condition, hot oil treatment, bag their ends with some moisture to trap that moisture in the hair. What will happen to your hair? Dry hair breaks. What we're trying to do is prevent our hair from drying, causing split ends, causing breaks. Imagine your skin is never moisturized. What tends to happen is our skin starts to crack, right? The same thing happens to our hair. It's just that when it cracks, it splits, the hair splits, becomes thin, and starts to drop off, and then we start to retain less and less moisture. So you find that when you're combing your hair, there's so many small pieces on the floor. That is the split ends basically breaking off and falling on the floor. On that regard, it's also really important to make sure that you have a moisture protein balance, because you don't want your hair to be too limp. So if your hair is overly moisturized, it's limp. It doesn't have any structure, strength within it. You want to be able to tug your hair for a little bit without your hair breaking off. But if you tug your hair just a little bit and there's pieces that are falling off or pulling off into your fingers, then you know that you have dry hair. Okay, so make sure that you have that protein moisture balance. Our next one is not being consistent and not having a routine. So 2020, 2021, I followed a bit of 2022. I followed a strict routine with my hair, a strict wash, condition, deep condition, hot oil treatment, black tea rinse. I followed a regimen, a strict regimen. 2021, I laxed on my regimen. I wasn't washing. I would only wash when I feel like washing my hair. I rarely deep conditioned my hair. I didn't have oils to hot oil treatment my hair, and my hair started to suffer. Hence, I had to cut off a lot of my hair last year. But if you look at 2021, for example, my hair was thriving because I followed a regular and consistent routine. And that is really, really important. It's important to know when you're washing your hair, when you're putting a moisturizer, hot oil treatment, black tea rinse, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't have to be rigid, as in a sense of saying every first Monday of the week, I put a moisturizing deep conditioner. But it needs to be in a sense of every week I need to wash my hair. Whether I'm using moisture or protein depends on how my hair feels that day. Whether I need to do a hot oil treatment is dependent on how my hair is feeling and looking that week. So that's what I would say in terms of a routine. If you're like me and like structure, so I like structure. I'm not as free-balling. I like structure. So what I do is I create myself a timetable and basically put week 1, moisture treatmenting and a hot oil treatment. Week 2, I'm doing this and this. Week 3, I'm doing this and this. Week 4, I'm doing this and this. So when the week comes, I basically look at my hair, see how it feels, or what have I been doing that week, or did I happen to go swimming and a sort of a moisturizing shampoo? Do I need a clarifying shampoo just to get the chlorine out of my hair? I feel it by then, and then I adjust my routine. but I would be knowing going into that week that this week I should be doing a moisturizing routine. I don't know if that makes sense, but I do have a video where I created a routine with you guys. I think that was a year or two ago. I will link it up here. If you want another one, please let me know down below. I know I said I would do another one. I just, yeah, and I'm not doing it. And then the last thing that sabotages your healthy hair journey is basically not knowing your protective style or manipulation style scale of your hair. The reason I started my healthy hair journey is because my hair had fallen off. My hair was really bad. I was basically stretching 6, 7, 8 months, and by the 6, 7, 8 month point, I would have like this much relaxed hair left and that much new growth, because all the relaxed hair I had gained before that had broken off. Why? Because I didn't know how to correctly protective style my hair. I didn't know how to correctly keep my hair in a protective style, and it was resulting in breakage. In 2021, I took a break from protective styling using braids completely, and my hair thrived. My hair was doing amazing. My edges were growing back. My hair was thick. I'll post pictures for you guys to see. And that's when I realized that, maybe hair doesn't need these long protection, what do you call it, long-term protective hairstyles using braids. So within that year, I was doing low manipulation styles such as twist outs. I was doing French braids. I think those are called French braids. I was doing French braids, or I would tie buns in my hair and just like move the location around. I would do hairstyles such as this, where I'm just literally braiding my own hair. This is what we grew up on, a lot of us. I know it's trending right now. They call it mini twists, yeah? My mama been doing this on my head since I was a little kid, and I'm doing it on my daughter's hair right now, but trends. Or I would do this, and my hair thrived in 2021. My hair was chef's kiss. And then 2022, I was like, okay, I just had a baby, let me relax, I'm gonna do what I can. 2023, I threw the routine out the window. I threw looking after my hair out the window, and I didn't have a routine, and I was just protective styling for the fun of it because it was cute, and my hair suffered for it. From that, I learned that for me personally, long-term protective styling are not good for my hair, because I don't know how to look after my hair in long-term protective styling. But when I see my hair out like this, low manipulation styles, I'm able to be like, wake up and moisturize your hair. I'm able to be like, you haven't washed your hair in 2 weeks. But if it's in a protective style such as braids, I neglect my hair. I forget to moisturize. I forget to do all these fundamentals that are necessary for your hair to remain healthy within that long-term protective styling. So you need to learn what you can do, what you're comfortable with, and what your hair can take, and follow that. Okay, don't just do what someone else is doing because it's making their hair grow. You need to study what works for your hair. My house is so loud, guys. I am so sorry. Guys, thank you guys for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Please let me know down below, what things do you think can sabotage a healthy hair journey? Whether you've personally gone through it or you know someone that has gone through it. We all know a few things that have happened that made us go, okay, well, here goes another setback. See you guys again in my next video. Bye, love.